What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Psfl football. My name is Dan Forger. I'm here from last night's. Welcome to everybody who's joining us. It's going to be week 5, the Lone Wolves versus the Spartans. Should be a good matchup here. Get a few things situated. We're going to do the coin toss. Let me get some sound going. See what they have to say on the sideline. So yeah, this is going to be a good matchup. Unfortunately for the Spartans here, I think everyone kind of ranked them as like the number 2 team in the league, and they've lost some major players lately. Uh, Notable players, Andrew Rice and Juice, both not in attendance tonight. Those are two huge losses for the Spartans. I think this team looks very different um, without those two players here. Starting quarterback for the Spartans, honestly, a mystery for me. I'm not even sure tonight who it's going to be. On the opposite side of the field, you're going to have Bart Ricker, obviously. Number 12, I'm not sure where he's at, but he will be the starting quarterback for the Lone Wolves. There he is right there, Mr. Bart Ricker. So the Spartans are going to need to choice between heads or tails as the away team. Shout out to Rome for reffing tonight. If anyone listening wants to commentate with me, feel free to hop in. We'll make the accommodations. So you don't have to just listen to me talk. The Spartans call tails, and it is heads, so the Lone Wolves are going to be able to get to pick. Try to listen in here and see what. So they're going to do the most common thing, which is kick the ball off first half here, so they can receive in the second. Um, so they're going to. So I think they have faith that they're going to faith in their defense to start off here. Notable additions at the so actually this game tonight was supposed to be the Spartans versus the Aztecs, but with the Aztecs falling apart, the Lone Wolves unfortunately lost their bye week and they got moved up to play this game. With the absolving of the Aztecs, there were some notable players that became free agents, myself included. But also tonight you'll see Gucci, Louis Prada here, recently signed with the Lone Wolves, so great, huge addition for them. I'm excited to see what he does. I don't believe he's quarterback. I believe that's still going to be Bart, but we will see what happens. Lone Wolves working on resing their formation here. We'll get this game going. I expect this game to be pretty close. A lot of rookies on both sides, honestly. Rookies are people that have like 2 to 3 seasons, so quite a bit of an experience on both sides of the ball. I know 3 seasons sounds like crazy to say inexperience, but um, unfortunately with these seasons when they only have like 6 to 8 games, even if you play 2 seasons, you only have maybe a dozen real games played. We have number 1 in the backfield to return. That is Malik. And then over on this side, who do we have? Number 6, which is Stacko. And then number 0, Bill Stark. Those are going to be three returners here in the back. And the kick is up. A little late to react to it, but they're going to take it. Stacko's going to try to run this one out. Couple good little moves here, but he also be taking down my Najla at the 25-yard line, so 5 extra yards there, not too bad. Najla number 33 for the Lone Wolves, veteran in this league. Super Bowl champion as well from Psfl Season 1. So for the Spartans here, you're going to have Carter Alchemy at the helm here for starting quarterback for the Spartans. Initially, Andrew Rice, that didn't work out for whatever reason, transitioned to Juice. Last week didn't go so well. And, oh, great catch by number 13. Who is that? Mr. Ruthless, I believe he's a rookie. So Carter danced around the pocket there, doing a good job. A nice little spin move to get out. And threw a pass a bit into traffic, but the receiver was able to protect it. And good pickup of yards. But yeah, Carter's kind of the, I'd call him maybe the third string of the Spartans there. Started out with Andrew Rice and then Juice. Juice didn't play particularly well last week, and then now Carter's taken over. He's just gonna bomb it deep. I don't love this decision. Oh, but his defender or his player's gonna protect that ball, and looks like Bill Stark is gonna come down with the reception and the touchdown. That was kind of all the receiver there. That was a I don't love that pass. That was basically a 50, relying on his receiver to do what he needed to do. Oh, I'm sorry, number six is Stacko, not Bills. So many different players. It's hard for me to keep these numbers straight. People were making fun of me last night for not knowing the numbers. It's hard without tags. So they're going to opt to go to the 2-point conversion. He's going to snap the ball and drop him back, seeing what's going on. He's going to try to throw the sideline here, the one-on-one. Oh, just a little bit outside for number 13. Also Mr. Ruthless. So that is a no good. So the score's going to be 6-0 in favor of the Spartans. If you're the Lone Wolves here, I definitely think you match up pretty evenly with this team. A low kick too, so this is gonna be a great field position. Bart's gonna decide to take the return. Already to the 35-yard line. Great diving tackle by number 21. Not even sure who number 21 is, but a great tackle by him. Bart had plenty of protection there, and he was able to get around him. Number 21. Oh. And Bart at QB, as expected. Gucci in the deep middle ball here. Gonna definitely keep an eye on him. Bart, veteran quarterback, has played many seasons at the helm here, so I expect big things. As I was saying, if you're the Lone Wolves, you can't let that first drive or that first step, drive rattle you. Looks like he's got the short out if he wants it. He's gonna decide to throw it deep. Oh, a little too deep though. Number 21, a bit confused there. Looked like he had the over, kind of stutter step, stopped, ran out of bounds, came back. So I'm not sure. De Niro is the name. Not sure if he's a rookie or what's going on there, but that was a bit messy. But we're learning out here. Bar snapping the ball, dropping back. Good little protection from his line. He's going to step up. He's got some space to run. He decides to take it. He's going to run, probably get the first down. And stop just short. Tackled after a gain of 7. Tackled by Mr. Ruthless. Saying that name a lot. So far, so good. So this is going to be 3rd and 3. Wouldn't be surprised if Bart takes another run here, if it's open. Snap the ball, rolling strong side. Couple defenders in his face, needs to get rid of this. And he decides to throw it deep. Same situation as last time. Unfortunately, there's just a big miscommunication with that receiver. For some reason, he keeps thinking he's going to cut up, but he ends up just stopping on a comeback or a slant out. So great job by Stacko there, being in the right place at the right time as the safety. And also with a diving catch to get that. So it's going to be interception for him. They're going to take this ball at the 47-yard line. Current snap rolling weak side. Dropping back a little bit. Looks like he's going to throw it deep. Looks like his receivers got the over in a great swat, but it looks unfortunately like it was swatted by his teammate. Mr. Ruthless, it was. It looked like it was swatted by his teammate. So unfortunately, I'm not sure who that was on the route, but he had a great catch, and his teammate swatted the ball away. Can't do that. But maybe he thought it was a contested space, so he decided to err on the side of caution. Who's number 1 on the outside there? Malik. Rolling the shorts. I rolled the strong side there. That pass was a little high. Intended receiver number 0, which Bill Stark got a little squirmy on the end there. So I don't know if Carter expected him to kind of cut up into that open space, and he didn't, but a bit of a miscommunication. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Snaps ball rolling to strong side. Got a defender in his face already. Good job moving around. He's going to try the same pass again, also high again. So I'm not sure what the miscommunication is. He's running a pretty standard 10 and out. You'll see him run 10 out, and then he kind of squirms around in this area. So I don't know if Carter needs to just put that a little lower or what's going on. So it's going to be 4th down. This would be a great stop for the Lone Wolves. They basically get the ball back for that interception. Rolling weak side, almost tackled, good stumble. And again, he's just throwing it high here. Intended receiver number 1. So Carter taking a little bit of time settling into the pocket here. Don't know if he has to make some crosshair adjustments or what, but he's definitely throwing it a little too high. And great stumble too. He almost got sacked. I believe that was Blue from the Lone Wolves with the stumble. So Lone Wolves are going to get this ball back after the interception. Actually, probably better field position than where they were. So we'll see if they can capitalize on this opportunity. Bart's in a snap, dropping back. He's got some time. Decides to cut back. Weak side. He's got a defender. He's going to throw it. Oh, and that was definitely catchable to Gucci. I think, unfortunately, I'm not sure if it was just short enough for him to come back, so it was a safe pass. I'm not sure if he maybe thought that he had to jump to get that, but I think jumping slowed him down just enough to miss that. Landon just right at his feet. Barone was right. He's got 2 defenders right in his face, and he's going to ultimately get taken down by number 21. I don't know if this is key. Oh, of course, the one with no name tag. So there's a loss of 11 yards on that sack, so it's going to be 3rd and 21. Marcus Snap dropping back. Defender's already in his face. He needs to get some blocks from his line. He's got two defenders chasing him down. Great interception by number 1. So basically what happened there, Bart was under quite a bit of pressure, tried to throw the comeback to his receivers. His receivers didn't really react to the ball, and number 1 thankfully did for the Spartans. Malik, veteran CB there with a great interception. So 3 changes in possession here, kind of right at this 50-yard line or near it. So we'll see if either team can get anything moving here. Interception, turnover on downs, interception. Carter dropping back. Not a lot of blocks going on either line. Tries that pass again. I don't know if he's trying to connect with number 0 Bills here. I don't know if they've had some chemistry at practice or what's going on. But it's this 3rd attempt on that pass, and all 3 times haven't been able to connect. Rolling weak side here, relying on that block, and he does get the block. He's got plenty of space to step up and run if he decides to. He's going to decide to bomb it deep instead into the end zone. Number 13 with the catch and the touchdown. Great pass by Carter. Number 13 is going to be Mr. Ruthless. I think that's his 2nd or 3rd big catch of the game already. The rookie's showing out. So it's going to be a touchdown here for the Spartans. Great throw. I was a bit worried because of the distance they had to travel if this safety was going to have time to rotate over. But he was kind of on an island by himself. They decided to go 2-point conversion. He's dropping back, looking in the end zone for something. He's got a couple mid if he wants. He's going to throw it. Quite a bit contested. That's going to be Bart with the interception. Because it's the 2-point, he decides to just stand there and get tackled. So that 2-point's no good. So your current score 12-0 in favor of the Spartans. If you're the Lone Wolves, I wouldn't be too rattled. It's only 12-0. That's, two possessions, not even. Um, I definitely think you can come back from this. I think you have the cast to do so. I just think both QBs here kind of need to settle in. There's kind of a bit of sloppiness going on both sides. Man, the kick again. Kick is low. This is the second low kick in a row. Blue's going to take this time. Number 87. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Tony Ragu. He's going to take it and ultimately get taken down at the 44-yard line. Tony Ragu, the legend of SL football. Looking extra wide today. Been hitting the gym or something. Tony's looking big. Bart's dancing around the pocket, defenders in his face, got two of them, and he holds onto it just too long, and he's tackled by number 18 for the sack. That's going to be Kenzo, which I believe is a rookie, for a loss of 15 yards. Definitely not what you want if you're Bart. But Bart, in his defense, his line, not a lot of blocks going on here. So I don't know if they just need to make some adjustments or what's going on, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. He's going to roll weak side here, hoping for a better alternative. Unfortunately, I think there's some miscommunication with his line. He stumbled by number 76, decides to bomb it deep, and is intercepted by number 6, Stacko, with a great 50-50 there. He's going to keep bobbing and weaving. He's trying to get to the open side of the field on the left side. Oh, great little move, and he's taken down at the 36-yard line. So great interception and good field position by the Spartans. So just on that last play, for whatever reason, Bart, I don't know if he said he was rolling right, but his whole line shifted to the right, and then he went left. So there's two defenders that caught onto that quicker than his line did, and he was under pressure basically right away. So he had to kind of rush that pass. It kind of ended up being a 50-50. Stacko ends up coming down with it. So Carter's going to take over here, rolling strong side, cutting back. Under a bit of pressure, he's going to throw that short pass again. His favorite pass, but unfortunately has not connected. If I was him, I would maybe start considering other options. It is a great route because the man's open, but he's just having a kind of difficulty connecting over there. And roll strong side. His defender does get the block. Oh, and a comeback for number 1, but unfortunately I think he misses it. I believe that ball was catchable. So number 1's Malik. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Carter just holds still. Immediately stumbled by Najlin, taken down for a sack, loss of yards. Loss of 5. So this is going to bring up 4th and 15. Not sure what that was. It was a miscommunication or a mouse error or what that was. He kind of snapped the ball and just stood there in place. And basically allowed Najla to just cream him. So snap rolling strong side. Looks like he had somebody streaking middle. He decides to just throw it into traffic. Ultimately, his receiver bailed him out. That's Stacko again, number 6, with a great catch. He did, whoever was running that deep route, I believe it was Gucci. Or no, I'm sorry, Gucci's on the other side. Whoever's on this ball here. Oh, it was Stacko. Had him running deep. He kind of did a stop and then was going. He was open deep middle there for a bit. So while rolling strong side, he's got, oh man. He snapped it strong, had a defender in his face right away. Tried to go to Bills again with the slant on the outside. Threw it a little bit too outside. I don't think Bills was ready. Whoever number 69 is, I believe that's a rookie. He's going to have to swing more outside to try to pick up that OLB. He decides to throw it to the corner. Great pass and good protection by number 1. Malik with the touchdown. So I think the difference here is a lot of these passes are contested or pretty close. Like that was not a bad pass, but he had to come back for it a little bit. I think the difference here is when the receivers are one-on-one, the Spartans are winning those, which is allowing them to drive down the field. If you're the Lone Wolves, you're getting the opportunities to make a difference. Oh, he's by himself there, and that 2-point conversion is good. And that's Malik again with a touchdown and then with the 2 point. Whoever that CB is on that side, really needs to keep track of him. So your score is going to be 20-0 Spartans. And the Spartans coming out strong. I think there were definitely some concerns. They lost some big name players, some former Super Bowl champions, etc., Super Bowl MVPs, and I think everyone was a little bit concerned if they were going to be able to um, continue being dominant even without those players. And I guess the answer is yes. Gucci with the return here. The man's got good footwork. You got to be careful. Stumbled by number 6, but he's able to avoid it. Gets out of the pile somehow, still running. Dodges the dive. Oh, it looks like he's not tackleable. He ultimately gets taken down. I don't know if that's lag in the field or what, but he used it a few times, so it's hard to say when he. The Lone Wolves are fine with this position. They line up right away. I think Rome's going to bring it back here to the 30, so still 10 yards better than a touchback. Not sure where he was hit back there, but it definitely seemed like he wasn't tackleable. So Bart trying to go to bat for those 10 extra yards. Unfortunately, I think Rome is indicating that Gucci there was hit a little early, did not get tackled. Probably blaming it on some sim lag. There's quite a bit on this field. Um, Things are just slightly delayed on this main field here. So I think that's what he's attributing it to. So they're going to take over on the 30-yard line. This will be 1st and 10. He's going to snap the ball. It didn't seem like his line was ready. And he's got number 76 right in his face, which is Lori, I believe. And, yep, Lori, and she's going to get the sack for a loss of 11. You could tell when Bart snapped the ball that his line wasn't ready. None of them were moving, and he was already like 10 yards back. Definitely got to keep an eye on that. Snaps the ball rolling a strong side, gets a block by his line. He's just got the one defender in his face. Dive, he's free to run, and he's going to. Runs past the line of scrimmage, taken down by number 69. But a pickup of 8. 69, I believe, is... who's number 69? Oh, it's going to be Mordecai. Bart's on the ball, rolling strong side again. Does get a couple blocks by his line. He's danced around the pocket under quite a bit of pressure, stumbled, and taken down. Definitely not what you want. The sack by number 18, Kenzo, who's the rookie. Taken down on like the 2nd yard line. This is not what you want at all. If you're Bart, you got to get rid of that or try to make a move on him. This is going to be 4th and 39. They're going to have the front punt formation. I don't know how I feel about this. Oftentimes, his lines, he's not getting the blocks that he needs right away. So maybe he's just thinking that he doesn't want to take a sack in the end zone to get a safety. So he's going to just punt this out. Oftentimes, QBs will opt to just bomb it deep with like an opportunity for a 50-50. But he's just going to punt it. The returner here, number 2, Carter. He's basically almost going to be back where he kicked it. Oh, good move by him, but he's taken down by number 23, which is Jasmine Trice. So excellent field position for the Spartans here at the 37-yard line. Carter Salmon rolling strong side. Dropping back a little bit. He's going to throw that outside pass. It's a good pass, good safe pass. Number one, Malik with the reception, dancing around the defenders. Tries to dive into the end zone, but is ultimately stopped a couple yards short. That was a great pass by Carter. He saw Malik streaking up the side here, and then threw it just to his outside shoulder because the defender was inside. So he knew that if he threw that pass on the outside, the only person who could adjust and catch it was Malik. And Malik did a good job in his defense of adjusting and catching that ball, and then getting quite a bit of yak afterwards. So this is going to be 1st and 3, well, 1st and goal, essentially. He's going to drop straight back, throw it to the corner. He's got two people there, and he's going to get the reception by number 0, Bill Stark. Finally, they connect. I think it's the first time they've connected, and it's for a touchdown, so can't complain there. I think that's that pass that they've been trying all game, where he just goes out to that slant to the corner, or the 10 and out, and they were able to connect that time. I'm going to go for the 2-point conversion here. Is he going to try the same thing as last time? Nope. Just decides to throw it to the middle. Great adjustment by number 18. And another great throw. That's Kenzo, the rookie, with the 2-point conversion. I think the difference being is that these Spartans are just adjusting to the ball better. When it's coming, the defender was there. He had an opportunity to make a play on it, try to body him out or whatever. But these Spartans players are very attuned with what's going on. They're reacting to the ball much quicker, and they're able to make a play. Score 28-0 Spartans. And we're 8:54 in the second quarter. The kick is up. And Bart tried to return this, but it was swiped by Gucci. Wow, one of the best footworks in the league. He's moving to the outside. He gets stumbled, but he's able to pick up a few more yards, taking down to the 29-yard line. So 9 extra yards compared to the touchback, not horrible. Bart dropping back, dancing around the pocket. He's going to push up toward the middle, gets stumbled by number 21, but he's still up. Decides to just throw it out. He had some space in front of him. He maybe could have picked up some yards if he just kept running, but I mean, once you're in mouse lock, it's kind of hard to come out and readjust, so I don't blame him for bombing that out. If you're Bart in these Lone Wolves, though, you gotta put points on the board here. You know, you're down 4 scores already. It is not looking pretty if you don't score on this drive. Bart dropping straight back. Great block by Naj to give him some time. Waiting to develop. He decides to throw the short pass number 7, just short of the first down. Intended receiver Kaysen, I believe that's another rookie. So quite a few rookies in this game showing out. Good pass by Bart. It's nice and low so that only he could get it. Bart rolling to his left. He's got a defender in his face already. See what he can do. He decides to throw it short at a bad down by number 76, Laurie. I believe that was Laurie. Yep. Potentially saved a first down there. So this is going to be 4th. And they got to get this. A turnover here this close would not be good. Bart rolling strong side. He's going to cut back over. Under quite a bit of pressure. He's going to take the first down. And that's all you need. Good job by Bart. He cut weak side there. Realized he was going to be under quite a bit of pressure. Ended up just slanting back to the strong side. Had just enough space to get the first. Bart dropping back. Under quite a bit of pressure. He's going to throw the short pass. Great job protecting that ball by the receiver here. I was a little bit worried at first. He was squirming around some, and that defender was right there to get that interception. So good protection by number 18, which is Fearsome. Internet enthusiast, aka Fearsome, the SL football legend. Bar dropping back. He's dancing around. He's going to throw another short pass. That one's too high that time. Fearsome kind of wasn't quite ready for it. There's going to be potentially pick six here by number 13, and it is going to be a pick six. Before the Lone Wolves even knew what was going on, number 13 was already gone. And that's going to be an interception and touchdown by Mr. Ruthless. I believe that's his second touchdown of the night. That, unfortunately, he tried it twice in a row. Fearsome was able to adjust to it the last time, but then Bart just threw that one a little bit too high. Went over Fearsome's head. He didn't seem like he was quite ready, and Mr. Ruthless was there to make the catch. And then he was long gone by the time half of the Lone Wolves even realized that he had the ball. So good play by him. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Carter just dropping back. I bet he's going to try one of these corners. Nobody throws it in the middle. And just caught by number 13 again. That's his second touchdown, second 2-point conversion, I believe. And that ball just threaded through. I think Carter saw that he had two receivers in that area. There were a couple defenders close by, and he just threads it just to the back of the end zone. Great catch by number 13. Not looking good for the first half here. 36-0, your Spartans. Spartans showing out, really silencing all the doubters here. Bart decides to jump. He gets the ball, though. Dancing around trying to cut to the outside, and he's going to get taken down by number 6. And they're going to get the ball at the 26-yard line. Bart getting the ball here, dancing to the weak side. Stumbled, throws a short pass there by number 7 again. He's going to make the move to the outside. He gets the first down and is taken down. Number 7's Kaysen for the Lone Wolves. Good catch by him, and good bit of yak afterwards. Bart dropping straight back, making it hard for his line to block, and that's number 69 here, Mordecai with the sack. Unfortunately, it becomes, if you're a QB that just drops straight back, it becomes very difficult for your line to block, because these OLBs, there's not enough defenders for each rusher. There's 4 rushers and 3 defenders. So if you drop straight back, one of these OLBs is coming in free. Bart dropping to his weak side, and he's taken down again. I believe that was by Mordecai again, or Laurie, one of the two. They both dove at the same time. And Mordecai's going to get the sack again. That's 2 in a row for him. But yeah, part of the reason why you shift weak side, you shift strong side, is so that this outside DE can pick up that OLB on either side. Dance it back, another sack by Mordecai again. That's 3 in a row. He's just really reading Bart's movements here. And they're going to punt this out again. Very reminiscent of last time, which is unfortunate. Obviously I'm not a Lone Wolves player, but what I can say is based on Bart's movements in the pocket, it does seem like he doesn't trust his line completely. Uh-oh, number 2 here and number 1 both back to return and miss it. Carter here is going to work this out. Great block on the outside. He's trying to dance around and get some extra yards, and he does. Taking down by number 12 at the end, Bart, but they're going to get this ball at the 44-yard line. But yeah, I just think it just seems to me like Bart doesn't quite trust his line. I don't know if they've been having issues or, I mean, he has taken a lot of sacks this year, so he just seems like he's cutting either side, just trying to scramble around and see what he can do. But it makes the job of the lineman very difficult when he's just kind of making erratic movements like that because they don't know which way to block. Psfl rolling to his left, dancing around the pocket. Carter's got some time. He throws an ill-advised pass, and Aguchi's there to get the interception. Not sure. Carter, unfortunately, I see the vision. He had the receiver in that space, but there was one above and below. Their case was kind of sandwiched, so that ball had to be thrown perfectly. which in the age of jumping and diving and all those things and bat downs, it's pretty much impossible to fit something that close. And Gucci makes him pay his first interception of the night, making his impact known here on the Lone Wolves. Bard dropping back. He's got two defenders on him. He throws the short pass. Both of his both of his receivers move out of the way to avoid the ball, and it basically hits Bills right in the hands. So that's going to be another interception. So that's two turnovers in this area again. If you're the Lone Wolves receivers, you got to catch that. They both had the under. They had the opportunity to make a play on that ball and make a catch, and both of them kind of parted like the seas, and Bills just happened to be standing there at the right time. Carson having rolling to his right. He's got plenty of time. He decides to throw that pass to Bills again. This time they connect, and he's going to keep going. I think that they're finally tuning in here. I think they've connected two or three times on that pass, throwing it to his outside shoulder, which is a safe pass. Only he can get it, and they're moving the chains. Good job by Bills there making that catch, and Carter on the route recognition. Carson has the ball rolling strong side. He's going to throw that pass again. Quick little slant to a number 6. He's dancing around his deco there. Able to get past all of the Lone Wolves somehow, and that's going to be a touchdown. Great job by him on the yak there. He was very patient, waiting for his teammates to get those blocks so he could fit through that tight space on the sideline there. Run up kind of on that outside hash for the touchdown. Really good patient running by him. I believe he's a rookie. I could be wrong, but really great job. They're going to go for this 2-point again. They've been successful the last 2 times, I believe. I'm going to take a wild guess and say he's going to take a shot on one of these outside corners. And he's dropping straight back, looking at both corners, see what he's going to do. He might try the middle this time. He just has to throw it into heavy traffic. That's going to be an interception by number 18 here, and he's taken down. So 2-point no good. 18 fearsome with the interception there. So your score with 3:33 left in the half, 42-0 Spartans. This is definitely trending in a mercy rule direction. If they can put the Lone Wolves on mercy rule before the half is over, that'll definitely be a big statement. And the kick is up. It's going to be Bart with the return. Gucci coming over trying to steal it, and he does. He's going to try to make this return. Dancing around in the pocket. Stumbled by number 8. Keep moving, and he's ultimately taken down by Bill Stark with the tackle. So I think it's at 20, 21, I think 21-yard line. Basically the same as a touchback, so we'll see what they can do here. Bar dropping straight back, all defenders in his face. Decides to throw a short pass, lucky that hit the ground, because the only person around was number 2 there to try to make that interception. Bar's the ball, dropping back. He stumbled immediately, taken down. Wild guess, Mordecai again with his 5th sack of the night. The Lone Wolves line, they gotta make some adjustments here at halftime, as is what's going on. Bar dropping back under a ton of pressure. Don't want to take a safety here. He ends up managing to get out of the end zone. He doesn't pass the line of scrimmage, looking to see what happens. He got somebody streaking deep. Decides to throw the short pass instead. Unfortunately, too short for fearsome number 18, and that falls incomplete. He did have Gucci and somebody else drifting in that area deep. If he would have bombed it, he might have had the shot of it at a touchdown. So it's going to be 4th and 21. I honestly, I mean, at this point, you're down 42. I think you take the shot at the 50-50 and just bomb it, dance around as long as you can, and just throw a 50 to try to get that first down to keep this drive alive. I think giving them the ball back when you're down 42-0 and you know they're going to have good field position past the 50-yard line. I just don't love the decision. The ball is up. It's a good deep kick. It's going to go in the back of the end zone. Luckily for them, that was a great kick. It was a great bounce, too, that it slid all the way out. So there's the 20-yard line. I said they were going to get it beyond the 50, and the field had to make a liar out of me. So here we are at the 20-yard line. So Carter's going to come down, try to get this into mercy rule, snaps the ball kind of quick. I'll be able to get out of it. He's going to throw a pass deep. The only person there is a lone wolf, number 18 Fearsome with the interception. Not sure what that was about. I don't know if he meant to throw it deep or he did have a receiver over. He bombed it deep, but it wasn't quite deep enough. Basically landed right in Fearsome's hands. So lone wolf's best field position in a while. Let's see if they can capitalize on this. Bart snapping the ball, dancing around, stumbled by Laurie, taken down by number 21 with the sack. So we pay attention here. He's gonna stem the ball, he's gonna drop back. He's gonna stop kind of in this area. And you'll notice his linemen all kind of just hold still. They're not really sure what to do. Like they kind of just shift in all directions. And then there's three defenders here coming unblocked with another sack. I believe that was number 21. If I'm the lone wolves, if I'm Bart, the adjustment, and I'm not, you know, my QB skills are questionable at best, but if I'm Bart here, I think I'd take my best lineman, put him on either side of this DE, either side I want to roll, whether it's weak side or strong side, and then I just cut hard that side. And basically, hopefully, my best lineman will have this one-on-one with the OLB. That will give me space at least till I get to the sideline to throw the ball. That'll buy me more time than the time he has now. Bart dancing around, see, like right now, he's got till the sideline to throw this. I get stumbled, and number 69 with another sack. I believe that's his sixth of the night. And that's the downside of that plan, right? If you cut short to the side, you basically have to get, as soon as you get to the edge here, you have to either get rid of the ball, throw it, or just commit to the run. I think Bart was considering committing to the run. Okay, you're 4th and 34. I think you huck a 50 here. You have enough field position where you could do this safely, but they decided to just punt it again. Number 1 with the return. Dan Strand's going to cut to the outside. He's got plenty of defenders out in front of him. If he slows down here, he's got his teammates behind him. A good stumble by number 7 there to kind of save the potential return, which is Case and the rookie. Carter sent the ball rolling strong side, waiting for a block there, and he gets it. He's got plenty of grass in front of him. He decides to run it. He just decides to throw the comeback for the first down, and Malik gets it, and he does get the first. Great job by Malik. He recognized that his QB was dropping back, was under quite a bit of pressure, and decided to come back, and great throw by Carter. I believe the Lone Wolves called timeout at like the 52-second mark, but the ref didn't stop the clock, so I think they're just going to roll with it. The ref is sleeping, so okay, this isn't gonna work. All right, so all right, slow down. I was watching as the streamer. I saw that you guys weren't ready because you're trying to call the timeout. You're not gonna get credit for that touchdown. No, don't worry. Yeah, yeah, it should be. But they called the timeout with like 52 seconds left, so he's gonna have to adjust the time and the field. Yeah, so you're just gonna have to revert that. They have about 52 seconds when they called that timeout. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean they're not getting the touchdown, so you're fine. All right, a little bit of complication there, but I think we're squared away. Um, Lone Wolf was a little bit upset, thinking that they were getting a touchdown for nothing. So, which will not be the case. Obviously, you could tell that they were all calling timeout. They're all standing around. And then Carter snaps the ball, throws a touchdown. Like that's not going to work. So it'll be 42, 52 seconds left. I forget their exact field position, but if he reverts it, it should fix. What's going on over here? Oh, it's from the field, from the cheer. There you go. Alrighty, sorry for the delay. We're back here in action. Sorry to interrupt the stream. I just flew over there because I knew they were going to start arguing, and I just didn't want the argument to erupt into more argument. I wanted to make it clear to them that it was going to be settled easily, so there wasn't a bunch of infighting. So we're back. Lone Wolves are going to take the ball here, first and 10. I don't remember if it was first down or not, but I guess that's relevant now. Carson set the ball rolling to the right. He's got some receivers streaking deep middle. He decides to throw it. Heavy traffic, and everyone manages to miss it somehow. It's like one of those fluke things where they were all there to make a play on it, but kind of just went right between everybody. Carroll on weak side this time, waiting for his line to get some blocks, and they do. He's going to throw it deep. Again, contested catch, and number 12 catches it. Unfortunately, I'd have to watch the replay. I'm not sure if he caught it outside of the end zone and then ran into the end zone, which would not work. So I think it was messed up like that because I'm pretty sure, and I'd have to pull the replay, but I'm pretty sure he caught that ball outside of the end zone and then ran into the end zone. So he had the interception, fine, but you can't catch the interception outside and then run into the end zone and then get tackled. So I think that's why the field registered that way. They're just going to give the Lone Wolves the ball at the 20, for the sake of keeping this game along, and they're going to keep it moving. But that's going to be a sack immediately by Fearsome. Or no, I'm sorry, number 18, Kenzo, for the Lone Wolves. Oh, great protection by Fearsome there, and a good move. He's going to run up the field. He's still not tackled. Ultimately taken down by number 6. He's going to call timeout here. Lone Wolves using the rest of their timeout. Great pass, so-so. But Fearsome able to make a great move to protect that ball, and then did an even further better job cutting up to get those extra yards. Barr with a quick snap, danced around straight back. He's got some time. He throws a short pass again to Fearsome. Fearsome catches it again, still running, and it gets the first down and more. They don't have a timeout here, so unfortunately this clock I believe is going to run down there to try to snap it again quick. But I don't know if they can get their team lined up in time. Oh, they do. So this will be the last play this half. Barr snapping the ball, rolling back. He's going to throw it deep middle to Gucci. Let's see if Gucci can make a play on it. And he does. Stopped just short on the first yard line. That's terrible. I think Gucci made a great catch there. And a great attempt there by the Lone Wolves, as close as they've come to score all game. So good job by them. So your score at half, 42-0 Spartans. And the Lone Wolves were this close to putting points on the board. But we'll see what happens. Their game time adjustments. They're going to receive the ball at half, so that'll give them some opportunity to put some points on the board. We will be right back. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. We're back in action. Spartans Lone Wolves 42-0 at the half here. Shout out to the Lone Wolves cheer. I caught the tail end of their cheer routine. I was a little late on that, so that's my bad. But shout out to the ladies for the routine. Solid job as always. The Lone Wolves here are going to receive in the second half, so there's another opportunity for them to score. They came really close at the end of the half there, basically 2 yards short, unfortunately. So it'll be imperative for them to get points on the board here if they want to stay out of mercy range, which is at 49. And if mercy is in effect, all time will continue, won't stop. We have some moves on the field. So far, player of the game is going to be tough. I think the Spartans are pretty poised to win this, so identifying who the player of the game is going to be a little hard. Mr. Ruthless here has played quite the game. He has 2 touchdowns, two-point conversions, so he's doing his part. I also believe he has an interception. But then number 69 here, Mordecai, is um, really created quite a disturbance there for the Lone Wolves. I think he has 6 or 7 sacks this game. I think it's up to 7. He's really made it impossible for Bart to get anything done. I think right now he's my leading candidate for player of the game. Alright, we're set to get this thing rolling. Not sure why my field was resing a little goofy there, but I think we're good to go now. Bart in the backfield, once again. See if he's able to do something on this return. Oh, and it bounces in the end zone. I thought for sure it was bouncing out, but it ended up bouncing back toward the field. Gucci with the return here. He's making some moves on the outside, waiting for a block by number 7. Number 7 doesn't do it. Gucci decides to go anyway, and is taking out the 20-yard line. Trying to get somebody in here to read ads or commentate with me here, but oh, why is the field rising bad for me? Here we go. There we go. Oh, Gucci with the quarterback nod here. Bart's going to be on the receiver. Gucci making a good move. Stumbled by number 76, Lori. Ultimately taken down by number 69, Mordecai. Just talking about him. Great stumble by Lori. Gucci would have had quite a few yards if she didn't get that stumble. So Bart on that middle ball there. We'll see what happens. Could just have the ball rolling to his strong side. Good block by Najla there. He's got plenty of time to run and he takes it. That's the first down and more. Cut to the outside. He's going to keep going. Oh, dodges the dive there by number 2 and is taken down at the 35 or yeah, 35-yard line. I think you're going to see quite a bit of running from Gucci here. Um, but I think they're going to be able to drive the ball quite a bit more, so we'll see what happens. It would be nice to see Bart get some receptions. Gooch cooking up something. Rolling to the strong side. He decides to this quick slant to Tony. Pickup of 6 yards, looks like. I'm sorry, 7 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 3. Gooch has the ball rolling strong side. He's got some time. Looks like the line's doing better already. He's got lowering his face for the jump. He's looking to see what develops. Cutting back to the strong side. Um, Gotta avoid this dive. He's going to throw the quick out to Tony again. Tony's going to pick up the first down. That's 2 receptions in a row for Tony. The Lone Wolves here are moving the ball. Tony Ragu with 2 big catches for the first. Tony 23 Ragu. I own quite a few Tony jerseys in my collection. Gooch down the ball rolling strong side. He's got some time. Defender's face makes a move for the first. He's going to keep running. Tries to make a spin move, but is taken down. Pick up a 5. Rolling weak side. He's got a defender there. He's got to be careful for. Stumbled and taken down by number 18. Kenzo with the sack. I think it's 3rd of the night. Gucci snapping the ball, avoiding the sack, dancing with the line of scrimmage, got somebody running deep, throws it deep to Bart, and Bart misses the pass, unfortunately. Oh no. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Bart, number 12, intended receiver. Great job by Gucci, dancing with the line of scrimmage, brought the CB up. Um, Bart ran a great route to that deep middle there to get open, threw a good pass, but unfortunately Bart just missed it. Which is heartbreaking for sure, especially when you're the QB and you see that route and you're like, man, this is an easy touchdown. But it happens to all of us. Goose Jansen, let's see what develops. He needs some comebacks here. He gets one. He decides to throw it to number 7, making some moves almost to the first down. But unfortunately, it's going to be a turnover. And the receiver there, Kaysen, the rookie, he had a good catch. He ran the comeback, which I'm not sure if Goose called for it or not, but they were definitely on the same page there, so they were making some progress. Unfortunate for the turnover. I decides to throw the deep pass. Great pass and catch by number 1 there, Malik. That was probably Carter's best throw of the night. He's thrown that pass before, usually to the outside where Malik can just cut out and catch it. But that was quite a tight fit because the CB was so close on him, and he was able to fit it just over his head. If you're that CB, you got to be spamming that swat button in times like that, which he may have been. Carter rolling to his right, just tries to throw the slant to number 18. I'm sorry, to number 6, Stacko. A bit of a miscommunication there. I think he may have just thrown that ball a little bit too outside for his receiver. But those slants are hard, those quick passes to the outside, they're very hard to catch sometimes because they come so quick. Carter right side got plenty of time, decides to throw the pass instead. Great protection by his receiver, number 0, Bills, for the pickup. I was a little concerned there that he threw that pass into traffic, but he threw it right where his receiver could get it. Carter definitely warming up as the game goes on. His passes are getting quite a bit more accurate. So 9 yards to the end zone. Definitely would love to score again, I'm sure. Rolling to the weak side. He's got plenty of time to run if he wants it. Nobody's pushing up, and he has plenty of room to take it. And that's an easy touchdown for him. That CB and safety on this side were so focused on their coverage here that they didn't, it was either push up to try to get Carter or protect their guy. So he put them in quite the predicament, and they capitalized on the opportunity. So Carter with the touchdown is going to get 48. They're going to go for the two-point conversion here, which will push them into mercy territory. You got to wonder if they kick it to 49 just to put them in mercy, but they opt to go for the two-point conversion. Parsons have the ball dropping back. Throws it to the corner. It's 3-on-1. And number 6 is able to catch it. Does he get it? No. So it's 3-on-1 in the corner. Stacko is able to get the catch. He rotates into the toward the end zone. I think he stopped just short. So the two-point conversion is no good. So Lone Wolves live to see another day when it comes to mercy rule. But that was close. It was a good pass by Carter. Good tackle. I'm not sure who that was by, but that was a good tackle by them to stop that 2-point. And the kick is up. The kick's also getting progressively better as the time goes on, and that's going to be a touchback, so they will take this at the 20-yard line. The first few kicks of this game, whoever was kicking for the Spartans, they were pretty low, which was giving them better field position, but they've seemed to straighten that out, which is great to see. Alright, Gooch at the helm, brand new to this team, so no chemistry built with his teammates quite yet, but it was making some forward progress. He's got a defender in his face. He stumbled and taken down by number 18. Kenzo with another sack. Make that 4 for him. If I give player of the game to this defensive line of the Spartans, I think that's who I'd give it to. They really showed out tonight. I think all of them have 1 or 2 sacks at least. Gooch danced around the end zone. Risky place he does to the quick pass out to Tony. Tony makes a move and is able to get away from the end zone, which is good. But it's going to be 3rd and 8. Tony doing a real good job on that comeback, really making himself available for the dump-off pass when Gooch is in trouble. Decides to roll strong side there. He's got number 18 right in his face, able to avoid him, but then stumbled again by number 27. Gooch still dancing around looking for the deep pass. I think he was trying to throw Bart open, like throw it to the open space where Bart could go to, but that's going to be incomplete. Gooch taking his time to cook up something. Let's see what he's got. Rolls to the strong side, relying on that block, and he gets it. He does a short pass. Great protection by Tony to get the first down, and then he's ultimately tackled, but great job by Tony. And good ball placement by Gooch there. He threw the ball basically at Tony's feet where he had the best chance to protect that. Tony with quite a few big catches this half. Really emerging as the wide receiver 1 for the Wolves. Gooch still dancing around Laurie in his face, see what he can get happy. He's going to look for the comeback. He's got the dump off to Tony again if he wants it. He's going to throw it to the deep side there, and nobody's there. I think he had, I don't know if it was number 7 or Fearsome there. They were cutting across the middle of the field, and I think he thought that they were going to end up over here, but they stopped at the hash. So a little bit of miscommunication, but once the play goes on for that long, it's kind of hard to keep everything under wraps. Especially for a guy who's brand new to this team. So 2nd and 10, 2:32 in the half, another dump off to Tony. And Tony picks up a few yards, 5. So it'll be 3rd and 5. I think Tony went the whole first half with like 1 catch, and I think he's up to 5 or 6 at this point, just in the 3rd quarter. Okay, short little quick pass to Fearsome there. It made the sound like it hit the ground, but it actually registered that he caught. I'm not sure what his possession circle was doing, but good catch by Fearsome there for the pickup of the first down. Goes down the ball, rolling strong side. Looks like the secondary of the Spartans wasn't ready. He's going to throw the quick pass to Tony again. Tony making a move for the first down and more. He's running to the end zone. Can anybody stop him? I think this is going to be a touchdown. Touchdown Tony with the first points of the Lone Wolves. Between Gooch and Tony, single-handedly carrying this drive to the end zone. Great job by Tony with all those catches. And he makes it to the end zone. Tony 23 Regu with the big play. And they're going to opt to go for the 2-point conversion. Not sure what's going on with the Spartans here, but you can tell they're not ready. They're not resing their formation. They're needs to throw the pass. Number 18, Fearsome 2-point conversion is good. So I'm not sure what's going on with the Spartans. I'm not sure what's taking them so long to get on their balls, to res their formation or whatever. But as the opposing quarterback, you don't have to. It's a courtesy if you want to wait to let these guys get on the ball and get all situated and all that. If it takes too long, you can hike the ball. And Gooch opting to do that. So what the ref is saying is that his quick snap the last time the defensive formation wasn't even resed, so he wants the formation at least resed before they snap the ball. Fair enough. Rome again with our referee for the night. So they're gonna kick this off, their first kickoff of the night. Other than at the very beginning. Gonna be Malik in the back zone here. Looks like the Spartans are down a player. Okay, not sure what happened there. Was that a blocked punt? But number 13 with the ball, still running for it. Trying to make some moves, stumbled. And tackled. I missed the very beginning of that, so I'm not sure if that was a blocked punt or what it was, but I was partially distracted reading chat, and then all of a sudden I saw somebody running around with the ball up there. So I'm going to assume it was a blocked punt that resulted in him catching it, and they were able to run it back almost for a touchdown, but they were taken down at the looks like 12-yard line. Or I'm sorry, the 16. Carter snapped the ball, throwing the pass, and that's going to be a touchdown, easy touchdown by number 13. Mr. Ruthless again with his third of the night, making his case strong for player of the game. That was a great route by him. He basically just followed this hash all the way up. The safety was on the other side of him, the outside. Carter danced around, throwing to the corner. And I believe that was caught out of bounds, so that is no good. At least I think it registered no good. Yep. So one of those receivers there stepped out of bounds, either caught it out of bounds or stepped out and came back and caught it. So 2-point conversion was no good. But here's your current score, 54-8 in favor of the Spartans. So just avoiding that mercy rule, just barely. Unfortunately, with 108 in the third quarter here, With the Spartans so far up, I think this game's all but over. So I think some of the Spartans are getting a little bit lax, and rightfully so, because I think even if they let them score this whole next quarter, I don't think it would be enough. Gustav Mamal rolling, throwing the slant, he throws the backward pass to see where Bart sends it. He decides to throw it out. Interesting. So they try to do a little backward pass there, having the benefit of having two QBs. They have Gooch and Bart, but they do trick plays like that. But unfortunately, it just doesn't work. Bart opts to just throw it out. They did somebody in the middle that was open. Could have been a potential connection, but it sounds like Bart didn't want to take the chance. Gooch on the ball, rolling strong side, waiting to see what develops here. Just going to take the running past the line of scrimmage. Makes it to the first down marker almost, but he's taken down by number 18 just before. So Kenzo with the tackle. That's going to be 3rd and 2. Gooch dancing around, taken again, down again by number 18. Kenzo there on these tackles, and that time with the sack. So it's going to be 4th and 4. I would not be surprised if Gooch just takes the run here, or has one of those comebacks to Tony. They're cooking up something, and that's the 4th quarter. Gooch dancing around, he's got somebody in the middle. He needs to get rid of it if he wants to not have this turnover. Throws the pass to Bart, number 12, but Bart misses it, unfortunately. And that's going to be a turnover. That's definitely not what you want. 4th and 4, definitely manageable. But unfortunately, the receiver couldn't come down with the ball there. Couple drops from Bart tonight. But you know, seasons of playing QB, it's kind of hard to transition back to that receiver spot. So Carter getting great field position seems to be a trend all night. Snaps ball rolling to his strong side. He throws a quick pass there to number 18, Kenzo, not ready, and unfortunately misses the pass. Like I stated before, it's pretty difficult. Those quick slants come out very fast. So if you're the receiver not paying attention, it's a hard adjustment. Rolling strong side, seeing what's developing to throw that corner again. He's been favoring that all night, but this time the interception from Gooch. So Carter, this game, his bread and butter has kind of been both outsides. Bill's trying to hit the outside and Malik trying to hit the outside, kind of working both edges until somebody like Mr. Ruthless can get open here in the middle. He tried, you know, something that's been reliable for him, throwing it to Malik, and that time Gooch makes him pay for it with the interception. So Gooch really making his presence felt on this Lone Wolves team. Rolling to his right, dance around the end zone, and he's just going to take the run. Nope, doesn't pass the line of scrimmage, throws the quick pass to, who is this, number 21, but number 21 doesn't react to the ball. And that is incomplete. Number 21 is De Niro, new rookie, I believe, for the Lone Wolves. Still figuring things out, so we'll give the man a pass. Rolling weak side, dance around the pocket, does not want to take a safety here. He throws it deep middle. Oh, and the interception, unfortunately, it was Bart and, who is that, number 6? Yeah. So there was Bart and Stacko there in the deep middle. He kind of just threw it because he's under so much pressure in the end zone. Through the 50-50 is kind of a one-on-one between those two, and Stacko ends up coming down with the pass over Bart. Carter, again, great field position, given another opportunity to score. He decides to throw it to the middle in a pile, and Bart says, no, I don't think so, and comes with the interception. So there's a lot of back and forth in this half of the field here. I think that's the fourth interception when they flop back and forth. Bart unfortunately got mossed by Stecco on the last play for an interception, and then he picks up the interception this time, getting his revenge. Gooch once again giving some assignments here. We'll see what he does. Rolling strong side, making a little bit of moves. Dan's with the line of scrimmage. He decides to just pass it. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down with some moves. And take it down just short of the first down by Bills. Looks like he had the first down, cut back to try to make that defender miss, and then ended up getting tackled. But 2nd and 2. One thing about Gooch, just from playing with him, he definitely orchestrates the offense more than the average quarterback. He'll tell people which routes he wants them to run sometimes, and kind of what his plan is. Dancer up the line of scrimmage, looking to see what happens. Throws a quick pass to Bart, and that falls incomplete, just a tad short at his feet there. Third and 2 with 7:42 left in the game. See what the Lone Wolves can do. Burn a lot of time here, but I think now it's more so just about them getting on the same page for playoffs. Gooch rolling back strong side, immediately stumbled by number 18, but he's able to get out of it. Still under quite a bit of pressure. He throws the dump off pass to Bart. Bart clearly not ready for that. And that's going to be another drop. Gooch rolling weak side, cutting back toward the middle. He's got the dump off to Tony. If he takes it, Tony decides to dive out of the way. That's going to be an interception by number 0, Bills. Not sure what's going on with this visual here, but that's going to be a touchdown. Oh, geez, I hope that doesn't do the whole game. But, touchdown. Great job. So he threw that dump off to Tony, like he has been. But unfortunately, Bills just makes him pay. What is up with this visual? Cards have the ball for the 2-point conversion. He's going to maybe throw it to the corner there. And that is picked. Man, why is my visual doing this? Hang on. So not sure what's going on with this goofy visual on my screen, but your current score is 62 to 8 at the half. The Spartans are going to kick it off, and that's going to be out of the end zone for a touchback that takes it to the 20-yard line. So great interception by Bills there for the touchdown, and then they're able to capitalize on the 2-point conversion. I think I was talking. He tried that dump off pass to Tony like he has been, but Tony dove out. Kind of dove, and so there's another dump off try to Tony there, but unfortunately he misses the pass. But yeah, Bills was in the right spot to just pick that up and return it back for a touchdown. Gooch danced around trying to make some progress here. We'll see what he can do. Unfortunately, runs into a defender and he gets taken down. Well, that's going to be a touchdown by Santos. Not sure who that is. Third and 18, quite a bit of pressure. Gets taken down by number 18, Kenzo for the safety. So that's going to make the score 64-8, well within the mercy rule there. So unfortunately, Gucci gets safety, and Kenzo again with quite a bit of pressure. I made the joke before that if I could give the whole what is this? What is going on with this visual here? Um, if I could give the player of the game to the entire defensive line of the Spartans, that's what I would do because they played outstanding tonight. I think Kenzo has 3 or 4 sacks. Um, Mordecai has like 6 or 7 sacks. It's a bit out of control. And the kick is up and returned by number 1 Malik. We'll see if he can make some moves here. I don't know why that's doing that on my screen. I have to relog, I think. Hmm. Alright, quick relog there. Hopefully that'll fix the problem. Hopefully I didn't disrupt their game in any way. It looks like they're first and 10. Uh, the Spartans here with the ball. 64-8 with 2:52 left. Carter Davis around on the weak side of the field. He's going to throw to the corner. He's by himself. Bills, see if he can get to the end zone. And he does. Touchdown. So great route there by Bills. I don't know who that safety or that CB was on that side, but that safety should be, or I'm sorry, that cornerback should be playing one-on-one with Bills when Carter's on the opposite side of the field. So little drop there by the CB, whoever that was, but great job by Bills getting open and then ultimately getting to the end zone. There you go for the 2-point conversion. Looking for the corner, Malik again, and it is caught this time by Gucci. I think it's the second time in a row where he stopped Malik from doing what he wanted to do, so good job by him. Current score is 70-8 in favor of the Spartans. 2:20 left, and now mercy rule is in effect, so clock's not going to stop rolling. Even for the 2-minute point, it will continue to roll. The kick is up. Bart's going to take it on the return. Gooch tried to steal it, but that didn't work. Bart cut to the outside. Looks like there was a whistle for some reason, but Bart is taken down ultimately at the 22-yard line. So we just passed 2 minutes, so a little 2-minute drill here for the Lone Wolves to try to end this game on a positive note. For pride, if nothing else. Gucci snapping the ball, rolling to his right, to the strong side, seeing what's happening. Not a lot of deep routes here. Dance for the line of scrimmage, under some pressure, still waiting. Decides to throw the comeback, and unfortunately an interception. Great job by Bills there to read that and get an interception. Carter rolling to his right to try the corner, and intercepted by number 18. I believe it's Fearsome, yep. with the interception to stop them from scoring again. So Lone Wolves will have a second opportunity here. They're going to get this ball at the 20-yard line with a minute 10 left to see if they can score again. So a couple of turnovers there, basically just giving them a redo, the right back where they started. Gooch snapping the ball, dancing around. Stumbled a little bit, but still able to get out of it. And then ultimately taken down by number 21. Control strong side under quite a bit of pressure to start out. He's got two defenders in his face dancing around. Pockets collapsing on it. Throws a dump off to Tony. Tony adjusts, but not quite enough. And misses that pass, unfortunately. 25 seconds. They're going to have to get some big chunk yards here if they want to score. Gooch stepping up to the line of scrimmage. He has some space to run, but it's too late in the game here. As they throw the dump off, number 7 just barely catches it, but he's able to get quite a few yards. Put them in a 1st and 10, but that is the end of the game, unfortunately. So your final score, 70-8 in favor of the Spartans. Dominant performance here, even with some of their star players missing or currently no longer on the team. They really put up a statement here today. Player of the game is going to be tough. I think I'm just going to cop out and say that the entire defensive line of the Spartans is a player game for me. I really think the rush just made the biggest difference. You look at Kenzo has probably more than 5 sacks. Mordecai has more than 5 sacks. Laurie has probably 3 to 5 sacks. It's just out of control. Number 21, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He has 3 or 4 sacks. I think the defensive line of the Spartans really made the difference today and put Bart under a ton of pressure. And even when they switched to Gooch, he was still under a ton of pressure. So I'm going to give it to shared among all those guys, well, guys and lady, and congrats on their performance. I'm Dan Forger, and I'll catch you guys next time.